to today's stream. My name is Markus. I'm MTT coach at the Academy of Poker. This is our Academy of Poker channel. And yeah, back on the stream again, as you see. Short overview. We already satellited into this $50 satellite for the big 500. Day one. $500 buy-in, 2 million guaranteed. Would be sick to get in there. As you see, we are fairly short with 7.5 bigs though. Still have 60 minutes of registration as well. So, but we already had 5 tickets. That's quite nice. Try to get there, of course. 6 out of 12 in most likely the smallest buy-in of the day. It's just like a roughly $2 tournament. It does have like 100 up top, I would say. No, not really. It's 80 something. 83 bucks, but not bad for not even a $2 buy-in. We have this Zodiac Turbo running, 7 minutes of registration still open. Got another satellite into the Zodiac main that's gonna run for an hour still. Looking okay so far, 20 seats. Second bullet in this one, 28 to go with 93 up top, 9 players paid. And bullet number 3 in this turbo already. We lost aces twice. And we got it in good. Versus King Jack on King High, and he rivered the Jack, and versus tens, and yeah, he turned a 10. So yeah, third time's the charm, I guess. So if you think about like, there sure are some queen eggs. He will, I would say, most of the time check them. Okay. Kind of weird line. Do you have like queen 10 maybe? Look that he has a boat. This guy just has 100% VPIP. Oh, it's one hand. Okay, I was wondering. Such a dry board. I think it's fine to give up. Second pair. Got some nice blueberries for a snack. Alright, it could already be a decisive one if we win this. It's like a 30k pot right now. Puts me in 10th. Wow, rejams ace-9 there. Make a black card. Nice. Really good hold. Alrighty, live on both channels. Nice. Just gonna fold to the 3x. Gonna jam here. Because you block aces. Also this min 3, but it's kind of weird. But the nice thing, the funny thing is people just don't fold in PLO. And I'm pretty sure he smashed the range now, so But we just don't fold here. Enough flush draws and still just gut shots, open enders out there. But yeah, this could be like a jack, something like queen jack, 8-7, or random ace 3 pocket nines stuff, something like that. That's the hard thing you have to work with on. I'm actually even ahead for now. Wow. Like, this is just the safest pre-flop fold I've ever seen, pretty much. Like, this is 100% a pre-flop fold. I have no idea what he's doing here, by the way, but yeah. But that's just how it is. Not much you can do. When people don't really understand the game. Good flop. Immediately checks it behind. By the way, I wanna let's get into the $10 deep stack. Yeah, we're definitely betting the turn here. It's actually just a 140, right? Yeah, $1.41. It's even just a 140. It's not even close to $2. Not sure if I'm supposed to call here, because well, I have quite some live cards, and queen unsuited has pretty good equity. Yay! First final table of the day, guys. Gonna go back to that, but first, that's a really nice flop here. He just limped, so I didn't even have to put in any money, extra money. That turn hurts a lot for a flop. I think I'm still going for. I think I can block bet this pretty much. He called. Probably some weak ace. Then most. Just king. What? Okay, I'll take the small one. Got one street of value out of king high. Pretty deep final table also, I must say, in this Zodiac. It's like a 35, almost 40, probably like around 40 big blind average. Typically that's 75 for right now.
It's getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you. Drinking courage from my red cup now. I will soon make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk we're taking. If it's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah.
Maybe somebody will not. Maybe they will not see it. and I get through this. Great flop. Yeah, no $500 day one for us. Okay, we got a first hand. Guess flatting is fine here. Looks like he hasn't been too active. 184 hands is at least somewhat of a sample size. Gosh, getting 6-1 on this. We jammed King Queen from first position and run into aces, cool. Also we get in kings here versus queen sick, and he oh, he was pretty much out all in, okay. Still would be cool if he doesn't hit it. Yeah, sick one here to begin with. Such a tough one. We got outs for the comeback. Nope. Gonna jam it here. Big blind is sitting out as well, so that could be helpful. Also jumping into the daily big five. However, button finds pocket fives, and we all know there's no way I'm winning a 30%er. So we bust this one again. 2 times enough. Three bullets is enough though. It feels really strong, especially like you would most likely check behind a lot with aces and kings. It was only the two of us to start the hand with. He opened, I call. He limped, I call, and I make a bet on the turn. Now I bet pot on the river. That is annoying. Nice, mate. Really happy it worked out so well for you. Also, of course, yeah, good to hear. Just personal for you. But yeah, that's why we're always saying it makes sense. And also, hi Kramer. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Gotta take care of your work first. But yeah, Don Assassin, that's really nice to hear, man. Hopefully you can keep growing that.
and tell you you're fine. I could be lying the rest of the night, but I won't do it, no, no way I'm saying so. I could pretend that you're doing okay. I could give in when you
Yeah,
want
flips
it,
also not on our side for the day. Let's see what this
no way I'm saying so.
Queen 10 suited, okay.
He's been seeing someone else. He's been paying for
Alright, nice.
oh, it breaks my heart.
Good to see something holding. And I kinda played too many satellites yesterday. I think I'll rather keep playing like the normal scheduled ones for the day.
You won't believe who he's calling that to. You don't deserve what he's putting you through. It's not your fault, though, no, no way I'm saying so. Promise you'll end it the second you can. Promise I'll be here to hold you, my friend. It's not your fault, though, no, no way I'm saying so.
Okay, you're gonna fold this one here. Why does he limp out of 50 bigs and then fold to an 8 big blind? Jam. He's in the big blind, so we will continue here. I have a pretty clear jam here as well, especially with the dead money from the dude that plays 40% of his hands. Oh, he really just keeps on limping every hand. Nice. Gonna fold this one here. By the way, also really nice. Don't assess on that. Like just double that, and you already got all the money back you invested into the into our program, which is like exactly what we want to try to reach, so that people, you know, just like stocks or something like that, you invest into something and then you are able to get it back on your own with our help, of course, because we give you the program. But that's just exactly how it should be. It's really nice. By the way, take the first ladder. Quick fold to the c-bet. I'm 6 out of 8. I think like pocket 5s we can just fold. Most likely, I'm not sure if we should have called the 8s there. Probably because of the price. It was fine. Instant regret. Just a short screenshot again. 15 big jam from him. I guess he's really jamming just close to the chart, so most likely be left with 30% in this spot. Let's find an early double. More than double, almost a triple. Oh yeah, we'll give it this one more bullet then. Oh, yikes. That's not what you wanted. Wow, pocket nines. Hold please. Red card. Nice. More than triple up. Actually, no. Starting with 6.5. Now I'm winning this one. Nice. I'm gonna try to keep. I mean, that's the thing. It's not that. It's like an 82 for first. So it's a rather small one. Looks better than it is with the payouts on the side. But you gotta divide that by 7 roughly. So. Well, actually, probably the course isn't that good because it said like 592 is 83 bucks, so if I divide it by 7, yeah, no, it's fine, yeah, roughly 7 makes sense. I was thinking about dividing it by 8. That didn't add up too much. Definitely not defending hands like this. Limit 8-6 and also open pocket jacks here. Ace high board. Pretty easy bet. And we definitely continue here. Flush doesn't get there. He can have some ace-x here. And he might also be just really sticky, so we got the jacks through, by the way. So the way, I mean, he could have some 9x, would be hard. I guess he should fold, most likely he will fold a 9x here. Can have some flush draws, or maybe if he had like 5-4 diamonds, he calls me twice, or 5-4. Now he had a 9. Even he river 2 pair. Wow. Like the line I played was completely correct again. He just like sucked us out so deep. Oh boy. Especially because I just like even the single king he's folding on the river to a third bet here. But then again, like how does he just tank call rivering 2 pair blind v9? That's just a snap call. So we got a little bit nit rolled here. And yeah, we have like it's roughly like 10 bucks we have guaranteed. How do I have already 180 bucks in buy-ins, man? Yeah, so that's probably his range, the bottom of his range actually. Opened king 5 here in the cutoff. We also have an all-in here, no ace and no spades, and lose another player here. First I'm a c-bet here. It's a black card. Could be a king still. Nope. Gotta fold on the turn. So get some of the chips back. Sucks of course, because see him bust would have been pretty cool. As it gave us another pay jump. 50% VPI on 25 hands, that is so much. Even if it's only 25 hands, this is ridiculous. It's really close, I'd say, but for the bounty as well. Let's skip this spot. Was that because of his VPIP? He's probably like sees a lot of flops. But if he just gets it in pre-flop, then it's most likely a bit better. Yeah, again, good run out so far. Leave ourselves behind with like an 80% jam on the river. Min raising the turn. That is set. It's 8-9, full house, or I'm good. This min raise on the turn, why? Got a jam through with ace jack on the final table. I'm not sure. I think can't fold if I call the turn, right? Yeah, sure. Get 3 out of it again. And now he had an open ender. I guess I have to fold this. Probably on the turn already, but I had the gut shot to go with as well, and there should be at least some flush draws. But then again, it's a $5 satellite, so they probably don't have balanced ranges there. Too much. Let's defend here. Question is now if I just call or jam it. How much is that? Okay. Guess jamming is better here, right? Also, code 4-bet jam jacks here. Ace king. Ace on the turn. GG in this one again. Another flip. We are not able to win. Does it have like 8s or 9s? Yeah, like the flip so far. I had like 4 or 5 decisive ones, and yeah, couldn't win any of these today so far. Hopefully that'll change. Yeah, we just got the rest in here. Quite some outs to fate. At least we make a small-ish comeback here. Ooh, the trap with the kings seemed to have worked. Oh, we just ran into aces, but we're definitely all in here. I mean, you get such a good price, he's most likely not folding anyway. The good old ace-4 off with the snap call. Can we... It's just not happening today, is it? This is so insanely sick, man. I mean, even if it's a small one, like still, I make 950 instead of doubling up and probably win like at least $40 to $50. So again, another $40, $50 three outer I get here. Yeah, if I win this versus him, I'm chip leader, right? Yeah, I'm second in chips, sure. Sure thing. Yeah, man, Matt Staples is really sick, yeah. He puts, I mean, I think he started with like $7 or something like that. I don't know, like if his brother gave that to him to just start, or if it was like some free money, or if he deposited $7 because like the amount is just so weird. Maybe he got it off of a free roll even or so. But yeah, that is pretty damn impressive. And he even had like a really big downswing, I think. But yeah, that is really, really impressive, not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna make a big 4-bet here. Could also just jam, yeah, okay. At least we got that behind us. Fortunately, he covers me by 0.1 big blind. Also call here. Wow, he 3-bet jumps 8-9 suited and gets the fake flip. Ugh. Okay, this one holds. This one holds as well. Yeah, gonna miss out on the bounty, unfortunately, but last 5 bigs. Get flat called. I'm assume a6 off. Oh, King 10. We got some outs. Nope. Open raise, he donks it. Got a pretty nice hand. Gonna raise here. And just got the fold. Also cold called the 3-bet from him, and what a great flop for tens this is. We say bye-bye to our 8 big blinds. Yeah, the good old 9590, perfect. Those guys, amazing. Did he bet twice? Yeah, bet twice. And this time he goes crazy with 200 big blinds, with 100 big blinds and ace-10 off. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? You can just get it in the head. I think I played it pretty much perfectly. Like, he fell into the trap. He didn't even think, as you saw, he made like this really fast 3-bet. Then he has to call 20 to win 40. He just needs to have like between 25 and 30%, which he's gonna have pretty much always, unless I have aces. But even like with every other ace. And yeah, the way we currently run for the last 2 months, you're just gonna see that ace more often than usual right now. So yeah, it's gonna stop someday. And maybe I'll even have some money left when this stops happening, so I'm gonna look forward to that point. Oh wow, 5x 3-bet. I was so looking forward to play these two players in the blinds. What am I doing with sixes? I think I still have to call them once, right? Checks. The thing is, then again, like it's so, like why do you get those kinds of flops then? Because what is in his range? Like the most I can hope for right now is pocket 10s. I don't think he's 5xing 9s or 8s here. Okay, and then went for full, goes for full body. Like he could have kings. Queens could be a thing then. I mean, at least we have a kind of easy decision, but give me like some flops that I can work with. Which is like just another thing right now. when you try to make plays, you run into this most likely. So yeah. You have this guy's opening 3.5x. King Queen off here from UTG. I wanted to bet. Let's choose this as a check raise opportunity. But if you bet the pot, this is kind of hard. Flat ace jack here versus UTG open, and also opening king queen off. Second pair. He donked 1 big blind, he min raised to 2. Just don't see myself in there. Queen jack and queens. We're four-handed. No betting so far. King Queen gets there now. Let's win this small Phoenix rebuy. Turning trips. Interesting flop here. Sitting in the big line with two of the crazy guys. Middle pair with a back nut flush draw. We'll see. Taking a long time. I have kings here on the button. Sevens. quite a lot of outs for him, but that's a green card, so it didn't matter what it is. Make a somewhat of a blocking bet here and run into a raise. I'll just fold. I feel like if he checks back, what is he checking back here that hits the turn? Like even Jack 8 he's gonna continue with. 8-6. 10, Jack 10 for example with the gut shot, so completed in the small blind here versus the limp. The two limps. Without any action so far. Easy fold here. This is just also a sign like when you just constantly get it, like when you get 3-bet from the button, this should have quite some ranges, but people just don't have the ranges here. They just always have it right now. This is so insane. Like I would 3-bet King 8 suited there, some small aces for sure. Yeah, I think just call it down. Flush gets there, but shouldn't be too big of a concern. Not sure if I should raise here, but such a bad line. Yep. That's why at least they always get the tag. So even this is like really annoying right now. So like why do the 3xing? Like constantly 3xing is such a minus EV play to do in the long run. But that's why I'm folding like 9-8 for one big blind. I would definitely call that. But versus 2 with me just having 23 right now. Like a bit annoying. And then yeah, then you have those players. I mean, I really I just hate limpers and the other way when people open like 4, 5, 6x. I don't get that. Or flat here. And yeah, I just have to, I guess what I have to learn right now is that people in this, like right now, they just play so straightforward. Like there's so few bluffing going around, and when I make like hero calls, it's most likely not good. Mostly. And we get called King Jack suited. Close, I would say. Let's see, no 7, 10, King or Jack. Nice. So back up to 16.5. Let's celebrate by raising this hand as well. So for example, this one is also kind of hard. I have like 30 bigs, so I don't want to, like jamming is just, it's just annoying, but if I make it like 5x, he's just not gonna fold it anyway. And then I have already such a big one invested. So I kinda rather like just jamming here for the immediate EV, and then they will just do so many bad calls anyway. King Queen's not doing his work right now. So yeah, we got the call. And like pocket fives, such a bad call. But then again, of course, my mistake to probably take the high variance line here by jamming. But I mean, we could also just start to get there, right? This could also be one thing. But now we have to make the rebuy. Easy jam here versus the limp. And we open a7. But yeah, I think like it's still the right call. He's gonna call ace-10 suited, ace-jack, for example. He's gonna call with ace-9 most likely. And I just have those hands crushed, so... Eight bigs, yikes. Okay, open king queen suited, and I have the ace-5 suited here. Just 3 callers. What is the price? Also jamming here. Got a 3-bet. Hand is definitely too strong to fold. But yeah, then we see this. He was really short. Let's see if he can hold. Yay! Not the best turn. And also, what an action flop for king queen suited again here. Like this is again a bit weird. So the queen doesn't add up too much for his range here. He still continues to bet. If he has 2 pair, that makes what? Why do you ever flat jack 7 off? Gonna call here for 8 bigs. And I think let's just start with a flat, I guess. Be nice to hold. That's a blue card. Nice. Good turn. Yeah, not just jam though, I think. He's getting such an insane price anyway. Also flop the set here, which is nice. He has to call 7 bigs to win 30, so he pretty much can never fold. But wow, he's not dead. This is insane, man. This is so insane. How do you lose that? How do you lose that hand? What a great first hour, guys. We'll be back in 5 minutes after the break.
pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind. Your love, it is all that I need. I'd climb a mountain, I'd clear the sea. For you, I'd do anything, my remedy. You gave me a purpose, now I'm on my feet. I'm dancing to the pounding of your heartbeat. Your eyes sing the sweetest melody. Don't care about no gold, no one else hit my phone up. None of that pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind. Your love, it is all that I need. It's all that I need. All I need is your loving. All I need is your loving. It's all that I need. Your love, it is all that I need. Your love, it is all that I need. It's all that I need. All that I need.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. I've been waiting for the one forever. Finally I got you, baby, here in my heart. When I'm with you I feel so much better, oh yeah. Before you I was just
Okay.
a shell, so stuck in the dark.
So back from the break after getting this beautiful beat there.
Made me feel like I could touch the sky, oh. There's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good.
I'm gonna start flatting by flatting this one here.
Follow your heart, baby, don't be shy. Just follow yours and I'll follow
Let's all that.
'Cause I
Limp pot over here. He opened for like open jammed for 4 big blinds, but with so many players behind, I don't like flatting this too much. At least raise it for free. Of course, it sucks to steal myself an out. Yeah, okay, now just fold it. Even though this guy is most likely full of shit, but yep. Yeah, 17 big blinds. Not thinking too much about this. Same hand, okay. He limp calls out of freaking 10 big blinds. Big blind goes along as well. The good old limp call with Queen 8 offsuit out of 10 big blinds. Nice. Yet again, though, we're getting outflopped the big time. Okay, let's see this one. Yeah, well, let's see, what did he have for showdowns? Not really any, right? Limp UTG, we have 10 bigs and ace 10. Pretty clear spot. Also gonna flat this one. He folds. Yep. Snap pot. Okay, good luck. Guess we have to fade deuces, kings and aces. He just has complete, utter garbage again. 2 outs. Nice. What the wow, we split it. This is unbelievable. This is so sick again. How do we split this one? How do I... Yeah, and then we have this one again. 37 big blind open jam. Pocket eights. Let's not take this line. Yeah, and he's just not stopping, but of course, like he would be busto already, but no. Just ain't happening. Yeah, he's drawing dead. Why do I have to cope with this all the time? Now he gets the bounty. He gets the bounty. It's the small things. Oh, where's this guy, man? Let's see if he bets out here. Snap bet spot. By the way, there was a hand with this one. How did he play that? He started by limping 5 deuce offsuit. Okay, he just called down. Really not sure, like it's gonna be so hard to continue on turn and river because his line will most likely be pretty clear for everyone. Let's defend and hit nothing. Just fold. Here we have suited aces and tens. Really dry flop, and to my surprise, nobody folded pre-flop. That's, by the way, the best turn card possible. That helps me a lot. Yeah, I think that's the best line, right? The thing is that if they have like a flush draw, like a combo draw, they're not gonna fold either, so I just get maximum value. Also, I already cover him, which is cool. Wow. He blocks the spades. Not even the nut flush draw. And he just had the jack high flush draw where he also blocked his own spades. So wait, got ace king here. Yeah, like I think the borders aren't closed anymore, for example, for now, and they will open more and more. I think the barbers will actually open this Monday now, so I have to look if I can get any appointment. I need it. Just let it kings here. But yeah, thing is, it's yeah, my check isn't good enough to read any news really, so I just kind of wait for the information my girlfriend gives me. Of course, like there's also German media or English media about it, but gut shot plus flush draw and the overpair should be fine often enough. He has 10s and 3s. We got a set here on the really dry board. Just 4 ways again, as always. 6-8 gets there now. I think I should lead now. This is again like calling 12 bigs with 22 behind and already 47 in the pot. Yeah, we were not folding a set. He has 6-8 offsuit. Got the open ender with top pair. Thing is, I'm already pretty short, so I think I'm not folding in this. This is just because of the price I'm getting. And here open jammed 7s for 12 bigs and just running into everything. Surprise, surprise, I don't win the hand, even though I was the only one with the flush draw here. Top 2 and he turned a set. So it was, look, I had all the live cards actually, funny enough. Yeah, don't win this one. Fold here. Yeah, entering the Omaha one more time. And quickly gonna fire another tournament so we have the correct layout again. There we go. Yeah, I really hope that the bar. I think they should be opening Monday. I hope, but of course, then everybody wants to go to the barber shop. So we'll see if I get an appointment quick enough. Thing is also I don't like I have one, but that was like in the last office I was working from, so that's actually quite a bit away. But they spoke proper English, and it's not that easy to find a barber that speaks English. Could actually call a friend. Like he's an American. He lives here. I think he had a barber where the guy was from the USA as well. So maybe I can ask him to for the number. Because there are quite some barbershops that are actually led by an American. Oh gosh, I always forget that. Let me have a look at myself. I think it should be around like 100 per hour. So you can get bundles as well. So when you have like more lessons, the cheaper it gets then. Let's start with a call here. Got a pretty good hand. Double suited ace, queen, jack, deuce. Would like to have this deuce to be a king, if I'm honest. But with just one pair, it's not easy to continue. We got aces over here. Okay, jam the turn. You run into a set of ace. Oh god. Nah, actually folding this. If you want to know just how it's going for so far, that's pretty much. Yeah, so for example, like 1 hour should be will be 100. For example, if you take 5 lessons, you get like a 20% discount, so it's like 400. If you take 10 lessons, you get 30% discount, so that would be 700 then for 10 lessons. And yeah, the group course is where you get 2 individual course classes as well, so like the 5 video lessons plus 2 individual lessons is 200. So that's the current offers. Yeah, good luck here. Could also just call and wait to see like a blank 3-ish turn to reduce the variance a bit. Three-bet jamming ace-10 suited here in the hyper. Just jumped into that. Yeah, jack high flush draw in the gut shot. But then also, like the thing is, jack high flush draw and the gut shot. Yep. It's just so rough to take, like this constant beats. He limp calls, bet small, and then jam the turn if we need to, like if the turn is somewhat interesting for us. So let's think, how many outs did he have yet? 9 hearts, but two were blocked already because they make me a full house. I had 1 heart on my own, so it's 6 hearts and 3 tens. So yeah, 9 outs. And like that's the other thing, you didn't even have the nut flush draw, so that's like a second point. When you don't even have the nut draw, it's even worse. Like you lose so much equity because the chances of the opponent having the nut flush draw are given. So there is a chance that the opponent has it, and then you're pretty much dead. Wait, let me see. There. Most likely open here. Yeah, we can flat this too. Another nice hand in the PLO. That is try number 3. That's the nut flush. So just what I talked about, like if somebody has like the queen high flush or the jack high flush, he will most likely not be able to let go here, which is great for us in this situation. Also don't have to bet that big really. Let's see, yeah, just betting a third so I can jam the turn. The only thing I want is to not have a paired board. Like, that would be really cool for once. Also... Yeah, guess what happened, guys? The board paired. Oh, does he really? I just don't see him checking here with deuces. That's the only thing he would check, most likely. Yeah, but yeah, well. I said everything. I just don't want to see the board pair, because I'm just gonna get the whole stack in then versus him. I'm just so sure. Let's fold this. Easy jam again here. He limits out of 5 big blinds.
We collide, we break down.
Queen 9 also jamming pocket 6s here with my last 10.
To our doubts, faces filled with sadness.
Nice.
When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up but never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say.
And we get called. Queen 5 off. Cool. Somebody really wants to have that 50 cents. And of course he gets it. Nice. Running like shit. Maybe I should put an emoji somewhere for this. Good luck here, last 10 bigs. Again, this guy's a 35% VPIP over 20 is not a lot, but still, like the number's already pretty huge. I'm gonna flat here. I got the rejam by pocket 5s who make a set. So we're gonna rebuy here. Already reached the end of the registration, so it's $2 now. And we're gonna next hand pocket 9s there. I'm gonna have to call once here at least. He snaps check. Snap checks it back, okay. I beat so many hands anyway. Oh, this doesn't make sense. Same guy this time versus my 9s with ace queen. So he's the one to that needs to hit right now, and I re-hit. Is that a word? The snap check and then he bets the river again. It doesn't make sense. Oh boy. He had not even 2 big blinds. I just called. Well, I re-jammed. Gonna be on. I have to say it correctly. Also have this great play here, where he just jams 50 big blinds. Check jams 50 bigs. Yeah, don't worry about it. I know it's quite a lot of money to take for that, but yeah. Once you can, like we had like a few, I had like a few students who also were just like they were actually. It took some time for them, like they were saving up to take the lessons. And yeah, I mean it's an investment, right? So you gotta think about it to make sure like it gives you what you need. Let's see if we can hold here versus his auto all in. Surprise, surprise. Doesn't look like it. Should I make like this the RKO thing? Every time I get it in good and then RKO out of nowhere. Yeah. Should probably like there should be some really rich person in my chat who tells me every time I get a bad beat I get like $1 donated from him. Because then I would just keep my whole bankroll. Because the good thing I'm not always busting when I get a suck out, so I might get like $2 or $3 out of one tournament then. So that would be pretty big time plus EV, because I would make so many dollars currently at least. But if that changes and I do win hands again, then I wouldn't care. Here we just have another 4x open. I fold. He limp called pre. I see bet the turn. He calls really good turn. I think I'll always check this behind. He will bet the river quite often now. And that's a big bet. And yeah. See, this time we got kind of lucky, but it wasn't that kind of bad beat. Because for bad beats it needs to be all in already. Jamming here. Yeah, I should probably find out something for maybe look like for a GIF I can just post every time. Okay, with 12 of the money in the hyper now. Still sitting on 12 bigs. Just gonna fold. So yeah, that's what I'm folding. King 9 suited here. However, is queen suited. It's an easy jam. Chance to double. A7. Oh wow. I don't know how many 3-outers did we get right now, like in a row, pretty much. Like in this case, like not 3-outers, but like 70%ers that didn't win. How many were there now? It's really hard to keep count, and it's the good thing I don't. So, ooh, now it's only 2 outs, guys. Easy. See, versus 2 outs I can win. That's good to know. That is really, really good to know that I can hold versus the 2 outs. Feel like that's a progress I'm having there. And I only need to win this, and then I would be close to even. I'm just gonna play one scoop today, because I'm still not happy with the service. So it starts at 4:30. Okay, just 9 hours of play. I could probably jump into it after half an hour or so with the guarantee reached. We'll see. Yeah, you know, I could open up like a jar on the side that shows how many bad beats we got today, because then it would be easier to keep track, because we just put $1. I just click something to put $1 into it every time it happens. So that would be like pretty easy to see. And then like after, when I start winning or so again, we could then what I can do that would be to like donate $1 every time I suck somebody out, to see how even it is right now. Oh, by the way. Easy c-bet here on the bigger side because of really wet board. Pretty good turn. King Queen 7-3 double suited with the 9 big blind stacked there in the big blind. He could jam. Close. I was gonna say we can check raise this quite often, but he is so short. Start with a really small bet and then jam pretty much a lot here. It actually gets checked around, which is kind of incredible, but I still hate the turn. Could have been some turns I like. This is not one of them. Is that a min 3 bet? It is a min 3 bet. Let's start with a call. Actually win it. What are they calling with? They don't have anything. One big blind bet on the turn. I could say, does he have ace king of clubs? But that's not possible because I have the club here. So let's just call. What is he calling me with? Does it make a difference if I jam or just min click? Could make a difference. Does he have jacks or what? Alright, take it. He has only 7 big ones left. What a hand is this again, man? Make running queens and then he plays. Wow, he opens, he donks pot, but he stays in the hand. Oh, this is. And then also this turn, yeah, great. He has like a full house always here. Oh, let me remove the queen here. Yeah, that would be a good idea to do. Okay, we cover both of them. Have at least an ace and a king in the hand. We don't cover him completely, and of course he stays in the hand. Also, just calling here, because raising would be not correct, of course. Yeah, no way I'm winning this hand. He has 2 pair. Now I have kings and deuces, right? So what do we have to fade? 9 sixes, queens, jacks, 10 spades, and 5s. Wow, I win the hand. Unbelievable. I mean, easy game, of course. Oh, we both were. He's also auto all in, but of course he spikes the 6 outer. Nothing else I would expect. Guess now with this drive aboard, I just call here. Also, Ray's calling his 10 big blind jam here with Queen Jack suited. Okay, not even gonna look. Why don't you have an ace here? Yeah, I think it's still a bad beat. Like the situation is definitely standard. Like I wouldn't consider when somebody makes like a ridiculously bad call or something like that. Uh, that's something else. But in this, I would call it like a cooler because this is like unavoidable that this gets in those situations. But it's like still a bad beat because I was like, according to the percentages, I will win this hand most of the time. But he manages to win the hand. So whenever like if it's a flip, it's for me it's like never a bad beat in those situations when it is a flip, because yeah, it's supposed to be one for you, one for me in the long run, and therefore I would never call that a bad beat. Just like in those situations when you have the better hand and you have the higher percentage, so you have 70, you have 80%, that you then run into, then you then still lose the hand. Ooh, the limp jam out of 17 bigs. Let's fold to that, and we would have flopped the nuts. I have 10%. See, like this is a bad beat now. But then again, I have 0.1 big blind, so this is just so... I don't really like why do I win this hand now? I'm actually like, this fucks me up actually. Like I really I do win a bad beat, or I make a bad beat here, but for 2 big blinds. If I have 30 big blinds in this hand, because this is like a bounty tournament, I would say, oh shit, nice. But now I'm still at 2 big blinds, so I'm not gonna be able to make a comeback in most of the cases. So like if I win this now, for example, which will be hard, but I have a 4 in the club. See, like if I win this now, then I think, okay, nice, I'm on a good way. But like I'm wasting this 4 outer there, which looked like a really sick beat, for nothing. But you could say, yeah, well, it evens out in some way, because I win one and I lose one. But I win 2 big blinds, but I lose a 60 big blind pot in the next hand. So there's no level on that. For example, here now it's a 40 big blind pot for me to get back into the tournament, and I don't hit my 9 outs now. But he, for example, had the worst flush draw, but but bings the straight on the river. So this is a bad beat for sure, because I was not only having the better flush draw, I also had the overcard. So he had only the 3 as an out then on the turn latest. So you see now, I just win this exact hand with a 3 on the river for 2 big blinds on my side. He wins this now for 40 big blinds. So what? I mean, I would have lost the hand anyway because the other guy had the queen, but yeah, this just is so annoying. So let's see how this works out. We are in the hyper, we're in the money. And he finds... This is like, it's a cooler, nothing you can do. But like, why? Why does this happen now? He just finds fucking aces in the big blind out of 5 big blinds? Gotta blow off some steam, guys. We'll be back after the break. Stay tuned. Okay, let's try the comeback. See this again? Oh man, because it's a hyper. He has 10 big blinds. This is a third of its stack with 10-9 off. Like I would fold, for example. At least I can hold here for once, but. Because I mean you see the average stack right now, so every chip is just so valuable. Like the average is 13 big blinds right now. So we got a little breathing room again with 7.5 here. Let's see if we can make anything out of this. See, if I double, yeah, pretty much the tail chip leader suddenly. So would be nice. Easy fold here. We have 4 ways again. I have trip 9s here. He bets really small. Maybe like could be a baby flush here, a really small one. Okay, we've done this. I guess that's a fold, right? Hey, I can also give you mindset lessons. The good old 6x open here. Guess I'm just folding this then. I mean, I guess like my hand is not taking it that well, so I punched the table quite some time already, because yeah, like what you see here is just the daily happening right now, pretty much. And yeah, for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So I know sometimes you can just laugh about it. Like shortly before I started the stream, I actually had a hand where I got in pocket 4s on 4 deuce 7 versus ace king for 40 bigs, and the runner was 3-5, so he makes the wheel on the river. And then it's just like, yeah, okay, that's kind of funny. If those things also, I mean, it's not like they start happening; they happen all the time. Let's see if we can fade the 3-outer again here. Yes. And you see, this is also like pretty sick, but if it's not a flip, I have 70%, but I feel like I want to flip here. It shouldn't be like that. Like I should be like more calm in those situations. Think like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna win this often here. I'm just gonna win this most of the time in this situation. Gonna put a little extra on there. I'm actually folding versus the jam. This is more like a steal attempt than value. And that emote tells that he made an emote, so I'm just 100% sure it was a good fold. Raise this one pre, gonna c-bet 50%. Got some folding. He checks the turn to me. Do I jam? I think I have to jam here, right? Yeah, I guess I didn't. He should have enough give-ups there, or like, I mean, with ace-high flush draws, perfectly, exactly the same. Also, just the hand before the add-on comes. Isn't that awesome? He checks to us, betting here. Also easy call here, king high versus the small blind range. So this again, like, for 7 big blinds, this is just an easy call, king high, blind v blind. He has the top of his range, and then also I'm drawing that on the turn, which makes it of course even better for me. And yeah, like getting those situations time after time is just, oh. Yeah, now I have to make a short add-on, like I'm gonna be short after the add-on. We look that up. Defend it here. Queen eye flush. Like now I'm short, so I cannot fold it anymore. Hopefully not running into the nut flush. He's still gonna call me if he has 2 pair, most likely, with sets, of course. Folding this one. But sometimes I'm also not sure if how I react so calm the whole time, because but I'm just a calm person in general, so maybe that does help. But yeah, so like the hard thing is also then you like I really take big hits into my bankroll now, more and more. And the thing is, like, I know I'm good enough. I definitely make enough mistakes that I have to still work on, and I'm like looking through my database to find them, and then to work on them. And yeah, I already changed some stuff, so definitely like taking less bluffing spots, because with all the new players, there are just so many fun players around who just don't fold in obvious situations a lot. and way more limping than before. So also, yeah, making tighter open raises. And yeah, so trying to make some adjustments doesn't seem to work for now, at least. But then again, if you just watch the stream, you see how it's currently running. So there's situations like I just do not get out of, like the King 7 easy call, especially in a hyper. Then you run 10s into aces just before that, losing many 3-outers. And then here I think like this hand earlier with the 7s, I think that the jam is fine here. Only thing could be like that he checked so fast. He would maybe check, like take a bit more time if he has like a weaker hand. So there could be like some kind of a timing tell in some regard. Where I can most likely check it back. And yeah, like small things for sure. So definitely calling here once. Diamonds get there. So he should be at like he's either on diamonds or I'm ahead. Because he's not betting a 10 twice, yeah, I would say. So just raising top pair here. He limped it pre. Also, I didn't see he's out. He was all in. Flop middle set. Now I just have to fade king deuce and king 3 pretty much. He's just never checking that, right? Okay, I checked it back on the river. He had king 7 here. Here I squeeze jam my last 11. How did I get so short that fast already? That registration is over as well. Here I get called by ace 3, like. But then also king queen just overcalls. This is also not a good call. It's 50 big blinds in the middle. See, you just don't win any of these spots right now. It's limped it pre, bet the turn with 2 pair here. Now we boat up. Queen 5-3 is, yeah, I got the same hand. Why did I say I have 2 pair? I thought I have queen 5. Why did I? What? I thought I have queen 5. There was not even close to a queen in my hand. Wow. Yeah, the good thing is I'm not that much down for the year even, because I had still like some scores. So yeah, I'm not even sure if like how to say, like it's let me see whether I can just tell you. Okay, well, I am down quite a lot now. 1.7k so far this year. But yeah, I was already, like, that's the hard thing. I was already up. I was up to 2.1, so I have like almost like a 4k downswing right now. Actually, I'm just kind of lazy. I changed the button actually, so it is on 2.1, but I just kind of don't click it often enough. I have to. It wasn't available. Like I could only go in like 0.5 steps so far, and I somehow didn't change that. I try to think about it. Like for example, now you see here, like it's just like easier to not click it. Maybe it's also like a little bit of psychological thing right now that in the back of my mind, I think, yeah, I'm gonna lose the chips anyway because I'm getting sucked out on again. So maybe just save a little. I don't know. Yeah, let's start with the call here. 8-7 off. And he starts with pot. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna run out. Okay, let's defend. Hit something. Worked out perfectly. How many will get paid? 184, like 11 or so? 13? Okay. That's quite some time. Quite some people that need to bust though. Pretty interesting flop. Now he does this, isn't it cool? The good old 75 big blind open jam, 3-bet jam. Okay, that's the flush. That's a good start. Nice. Okay, he donked. I raise on ace 10-9 here. He folds it. Go check behind once more. And the only way to win this hand is by betting really, really big, because he's gonna have a lot of ace highs. We got kings here. How many are paid? 39 will get paid, okay. Yeah, sorry, I said I talked about I'm able to win those 80%ers. That was a lie. That was a straight out lie. I cannot win those. Okay, it's him again. He's gonna most likely just jam the turn. If it's an 8 or a jack, I will still call him. This is pretty much the worst card. I'm just gonna check fold here. He donks again. Let's go with a raise. And he folds it again. I have to call one. Hopefully the king is good. He has aces. I block aces and kings. Oh yeah, by the way, there should be like a heads-up tournament in the school. When is that one, by the way? The Total Chaos Zoom is tomorrow. I will not be able to play that, and the other one is on the 13th. That's Wednesday. Oh. Good luck here. Yeah, that sucks as well. Fold. Well, not the worst flop at least. I'm behind though. Well, overpair and yeah, and drawing dead. Cool. That was a lot of fun again. Just straight out dead on the turn, easy. Got a third of my buy-in back and bounties at least. But yet again, if we win this one, we'll most likely make the money. Yeah, that sometimes happens if you just don't. Yeah, if you don't look at it correctly or misinterpret something. Just with it, yeah. You're probably also talking about the queen hand, where I thought I had a queen for sure. It can happen sometimes. Okay, so which one is the next that could be interesting? 5 minutes here in this one. This one is still 100. 20 in this one. 60 in this one. And 48. Wow. A lot of time in all of those tournaments still. What we can do is open up my bonuses, maybe. Where am I here? Ooh, got the jackpot. Nice. $3. That's like, I think the $3 should be like 25 to 30% rakeback or something like that. This one is the slightly bigger one. $6 would mean a 40% rakeback. So this is 20% rakeback now. Two versus two limbs. Yeah, I'm still opening. Ooh, and we have one more goldfish. Yeah, both call, what a surprise. The flop is amazing for me, and I just get the donk bet. Was it right? Yeah, no other spins available. Ooh, I could try to go for the goldfish. Okay, that's a straight, but it also brings the flush. Nevertheless, we should bet. Don't want to see a club on the river. Just gonna fold the river. Yeah, he just snap pots it. Great river, thank you. Pretty big 3-bet. Make a delayed c-bet on the turn. I have the jack as well, which blocks, which I could use for a bluff pretty nicely, I would say. Because it's harder for him to have a jack then, which completes a lot of straights here. But well, he calls with a pair of deuces, sick. Okay, seems to be complete now. Oh, yet another one here. Limp, isolate, big blind, cold calls, and you get the snap donk bet on this board. Have it all in here. In a bit. Somebody's gonna raise. Yeah, good luck here. Pocket sixes. Cool. Just again, like such a board. Oh, God. Okay, gonna fold this one. King, queen here. Start with a flat here. This might be a bit faster. Oh man. Bets from the button now. It's gonna call once. He could also bet some flush draws. Yeah, now we lose to a queen high flush draw. Oh god, limp jam. King 6 off, alright. Nice, we hold. Good thing I didn't even see the flop that fast, because that would have already been too much pressure. Start with a flat here, also opened pocket threes. I expected donk bet again, yep. Let's try it once to get him out of the hand. Nice. Nothing for us here. Okay, still 32 minutes, 84 in this one. 4 minutes and 44, okay. Easy jam here, less than 15 bigs. Get that one through. Gonna defend this. And this will be a check jam. Good luck. With the big sizing I expect a call. Jack 10 off. Nice open raise from early. That him? As long as you don't do it. So this one is over as well. Again, standard spot. And if Daddy has Daddy has a Jack 10 off there, yeah, he should just should be an open raise in the first place, so that's why I made the note. But yeah, he would have lost to a flush draw as well, so not that it mattered too much, and would have lost to ace to like Jack 9 suited or so as well. And I can already pre-register all the stuff because I only have 3 tables open, but there's just nothing running right now. I want to register So we're down to just the 3 tables and gonna have 3 more in the next 15 minutes then when after the break. Goose. Maybe it was his lucky number. Can always be the case. People like to play their lucky numbers, like especially with Asian players I played. They always have like their special hand, and they just always go for it, no matter the price. So that's why you also just see so many weird calls or jams sometimes with ridiculous hands. It's about the worst thing you can have in poker, to have like a weird hand that you have as a personal favorite and you always want to play. So it's really, really stupid. Yeah, last 7 big blinds. Gonna get it in here. He opened UTG out of 13. I don't think he will ever fold. Hopefully, yes. I mean, with what we've seen, he can have Queen Jack. He has Ace King. The pocket 4 is overcall. Like that's, for example, that's just again so insane that you overcall pocket 4s there. And we actually are able to suck out. But again, pretty standard. Like the only thing, because I'm down to 6, if I have like 10 or 11, I'll probably just fold the Ace Jack. To be completely honest. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Oh, by the way, I have to continue learn check, man. I already didn't look at, like, I picked up some vocabulary or like wrote down quite a lot, but I just haven't done anything in the last 3 weeks. I have to do that as well. Have to take like half an hour in the evening just for that. Yeah, by the way, like, is Tony like in some way, like, can you relate that or can you translate that from some other language? Like, does it have like quite some English in there? So just because, like, I know for example, Romanian sounds somehow like quite a lot like a sound or like a mix between like English and Italian somehow. And for example, I also understand some Dutch because it has like a lot of German and English words in there. Same for like Italian, because I know some Spanish and some more French, so I understand like Italian sometimes. And yeah, so does it have like some link to another language in some way? Oh, he won a little bit in the hand, right? So like 50 bigs. Versus that. Coos, nice. Yeah, see, again, wow. By the way, why this squeeze jam? Just because he did it, probably. Just because he flatted. I mean, the flat is fine, but... Wow, how do you... Of course he makes the flush, that's the good thing. Yeah, I try to at least have a proper pronunciation for the few words I know. So in Czech, there's, for example, you have the letter that's like, it's an R with like a V on top of it. And it's called rš. So that's, yeah, it's really, it took me like 1.5 years to be able to speak it, to like pronounce it. And then you have words like tři, which is 3. And like in Russian, it's easy. It's just 3. and then you don't need it. But in Czech, like my girlfriend always made fun of me for not being able to say it properly. But it's like really hard, and even a lot of Czech people can't say it. Like they have to go to like a is it a logopedist? Like that helps you with speaking. I think it's a logopedist, right? So like for example, my former colleague, she had to go to a doctor for that, and like he trained her to say the word properly, or say the letter properly. Yeah, pivot is of course the most important. That's true. But yeah, sometimes it's, oh god, it's so annoying. Like just because you have trzy, which is 3 as I said, and then you have cztery, that's 4, and those are really, like you have to use them quite a lot, and then it's really hard if you can't say it. And yeah, like I need is potrzebuję, and there again, it's you have that in there. Yeah, now I have to fold. He obviously has the queen. Nice queen 10 offsuit. What a sick limp call there. But it's good for 80 big blinds. It's again so. I hate those kind of players, man. But yeah, so I had to train that, and yeah, now just. I'm a bit like I have to definitely learn more words because. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't there, like I don't know how Finnish sounds. I just know like Danish. I don't know if that's in any way. Or actually like I heard some Finnish, for example, when I like poker, because there are a lot of Finnish players. Sometimes like especially in like mixed games, there are a lot of Finnish players. What is it? Is it a T or an N? Wait. Kaksteist Koot. Kaksteist Koot. I thought Koot was 6. A Koos. Oh god, it's, yeah. Koos and Koot, that's different than, okay, funny. Yeah, let's flat this again. Oh my god, those kind of boards, man. Yeah, that should definitely help. Like my girlfriend also, like she never had Russian, but she can mostly understand what they're talking about. And I have like a friend, he like in Germany, but he's he was born in Kazakhstan, I think, and yeah, he also like he speaks Russian fluently and like uses this like every day for work and stuff because he's working like in the Far East or he goes to the Far East for work a lot, or to the East, like to Russia and all the Russian-speaking countries. And when she speaks Czech, like in the background or so, when we're having calls or something like that, he also pretty much always understands what they're talking about. And I'm just at the stage where I pretty much always understand the meaning of what they are talking about. So when, like, for example, like when I will go to my girlfriend tomorrow again to her grandparents' house where she's spending the time right now, and like when they talk about stuff, like when we're doing like a barbecue, I pretty much always understand the meaning and then most like some words, but I just have to remember the words. Oh boy, that's mean. But like seriously, it's that word because it feels like the words are so similar. You know, like it probably cucks mean cocks, or did you mean to let me say that in a phonetic way so it sounds like the word, or are those really Estonian words? I'm confused right now by this. Probably just you wanted me to say that in a phonetic way, right? Yeah, you got me on that. You got me on that. I thought because the coot sounded like the coos earlier, that it's similar because you have a lot of Czech words, especially also that you don't have like a cipher somewhere on the word and then it has another meaning. Anyway, at least you keep me entertained while I'm losing money. I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in 5. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back, we're back. No, wait, maybe I can give you some permission, I don't know. Nah, can't do anything. Yeah, I don't know how to give away this. If you like, I could make you a mod probably. That's the only thing. What was the link about? You could, if you want, you can whisper it to me. So that would be an easy way to do it. So just sending me a direct message. Good flop. Flatted here as well, and made a great misclick here. I wanted to c-bet, but unfortunately clicked on checking. However, I can now use this as a check raise. Who would have thought that the turn destroys my nuts? Anyway, we're betting it out, and he checked behind anyway, so if he has like some sort of gut shot, he will most likely bet it. Just quickly finish my bread and we'll be back in a minute or so. Good start. But that's actually like that. Sorry, I didn't get back to the answer, but it's actually funny that it's. I mean, it really sounds exactly like cocks taste good. That is. I mean, couldn't have somebody of the Estonian people thought about this? Probably English was there before, right? So they could have thought, okay, it kind of sounds pretty much exactly like that. But I mean, I will definitely just not forget that. What that 12 months means. Kackteist gut. Kackteist gut. He just limp called 7-6 off versus my 12 big blind jam, and as per usual, we lose this. And I'm gonna quickly re-enter after giving this guy a crazy note. Let's make it clear. So we know that he's a complete moron, and I think it's good to not stress those kinds of things as much as possible when you have a complete moron at the table, to tell that and to be sure that you remember that he's a complete moron. I think that it's really important to know. Like, I don't get, why do you bet the 7 high flush draw here with a pair of deuces? It's so stupid. Another case of challenged. Pretty good flop. Yeah, am I folding ace-10 here? No, right? I think let's bet really small, maybe induce. And he still has like king jack, jack 9, or a weaker 10 as well. Close spot here, and by close I mean not at all close, because we got this nice little 767 big blind open jam. Let's see a flop here. Yeah, definitely calling once here. Got the overcards, backdoor flush draws twice. And the board, the paired board, but most likely they would have gotten it in, right? Got the nut flush now. Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, don't get any value here. Yeah, I mean, at least he knows he has to check back a straight there, because we just never get called by anything worse. Okay, we can go for another episode, how to lose a big pot with aces, because we are like all still 100 big blinds deep, so it will be hard, and we will get a lot of calls and light calls then because they have too many chips still. He could tilt jam. He lost a big one versus me. Do it. No, we get a walk. I gotta walk. With everybody having at least 80 big blinds, I gotta walk. This is the first time in the first or second level that I gotta walk. I think we can lead out here. Really dry board. We have better two pairs now even. And the second nut flush draw to go with. And now there's a full house. I would be really surprised to, like, the only hand I'm afraid of is like 8 right now, but wouldn't he raise the turn latest there? I guess so. Huh? That's also a hand you wanna, that's what you want to see as well here. Just the whole freaking table limps along. Pretty sure somebody's gonna have 6-5 offsuit now. Also the music stopped. What do I, oh. Pop, let's go for this one.
Posting pictures on the gram so other people know that we're more than friends.
Sorry, but I have to give him the fish tag.
Always in my head. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down.
Cause like, especially because the board is so dry, I just don't have any bluffs in there. And like it just literally makes like no hand to bluff makes sense in any way there. I got aces again. Just when did I have aces? Like 3 hands ago? When he wasn't the big blind, right? No, okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands ago. If I get a walk again, don't you dare. Pretty wet flop. Should go for a big sizing then. That's a fairly good turn.
Promise you won't let me drown.
See flop here. Nice hand. Start with bottom pair and an open ender. He's giving up quite fast though, so I think like right now we just have like a good draw, but not that much more, so we can protect it. Would be really surprised to see a check raise. Good luck. I mean, I don't need to. Ace jack, that's a flip. No diamonds, no jacks, no aces. Boom. And a double back to 9 big blinds. 7 will get paid, and after the double now I'm 12th out of 15. But if I double again, I will be 7th. So it's not that far off anymore. Easy jam here is the limp. And we're gonna have 50% in almost all cases. Jack 10 off, brilliant call. He doesn't have a heart. That's good. Nice. We won 2 flips in a row, guys. Nice. Okay, what just happened? What just happened here? I mean, nice look, right? Easy open here. So open pocket 8s and have ace queen here. Gonna see that. Ooh, he called with 6-9. Ah, he was shorter than me. Okay. Good thing I don't look there, cause I would have been annoyed already again. Okay, we defended here. It's a pretty good turn. And I think that the turn is also pretty nice to continue. I got a fold on the king, with the king. I'm gonna lead here now as well. Don't like that river too much. But I think I'm not folding here. I mean, king, queen suited, ace, queen, ace, king, and hearts. That's what he calls here, right? Like, what kind of king makes any sense to call? Oh, king, he gets 3 out again. King jack makes sense, but it's really hard to think of king jack when you have a jack yourself. Oh wow. Ah, the good old 3 out again. Folding here. Jam King 7 suited here. For 8 bigs. There's the 3-bet and the cold call. King. Some clubs. King or club? Why is the king? Oh, he has a 10. That's a club. Does it pair the board? No. Didn't see he had a set of 10s already. Good thing I hit. He bet 2 times now. Can I get him off a queen here? I think jamming should work here. Like I definitely have quite some flush draws. 2 pairs or like ace-6, ace-3 that I will also jam on the river, I'd say. Maybe we had the best hand anyway. Could also be. Gonna just limp along here. Probably should still raise this, but okay, top pair with an open end now. Protect the hand a little bit. Let's check this one back. Open ace deuce here. Ace 5. Let's fold this one. Yeah, call here for sure. So we block aces, kings, and queens. Really dry board. I think I'm gonna be good here with the 8. Quite a bunch actually right now. That's a pretty good river then. Maybe he's gonna bet it on the river to protect. Nope. So we should be fine. Yeah. Flop an open ender here. C-bet. Snap call, okay. Check it behind. Guess that's a good river for me. 4 high flush. He was all in. Let's fade the 9 or the 3. Ace is here in the starter, where we know we have really call happy people. And that looks like a board where I will not see a fold. Nine-5 suited. Wow. Just throwing away his chips at me. But he probably had me on ace king, so because I will just have ace king there always, pretty much, right? But I would have lost. He would have won versus ace king, to be fair. Right, so the Stars tournament is also starting now. Got a call here. Let's fade the 6 outs. Now it's a few more. Okay, great. Kings over here. Let me see how many people are registered. 4,000, that's 20k in the prize pool. I need 30k to be able to register, so we'll need to wait for another 2,000 entries. We'll see how long that takes. Let's start with the limp here. You might just jam quite a lot. I think I'm actually just gonna call the min raise as well, and then just jam the flop. Wow, queens. Funny. Oh, it's just not hard, is it? Great, great, great. Just 25 bigs, easy. Easy, easy. Not much for me to do, I guess, right? Oh boy.
Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing
Here just another great play. 51 big blind 3-bet jam with ace, with no pressure. How many bullets do I have in this one anyway already? Four. Nice. But hey, if I win this tournament, I'm gonna be even. I'm gonna even have profit. Quite some. Yeah, I have no idea when this is gonna change. I mean, I'm okay. It doesn't look too bad, to be fair, to be honest. Gonna defend this. And also gonna call here for my last 4 big blinds. And we're ahead. Easy. Easy hold, no worries at all. See. Let's see, is there any more action? We made it to 2.8, so we can raise it up to 8.4, 8.9, 9.9 currently. That's okay. He's gonna flat call, and there's 20 in the middle, and we will most likely get it in on the flop. Then let's hold. Got some backdoor outs, straights and flushes, but I'll just take it down. Nice. King Queen here versus him. For example, I would say that he's not like if he jams, like if he just calls, I would be definitely afraid. Okay, they got 2 outs. This is so incredible, man. I mean, I win the Cypher, but seriously, just give me the whole damn pot, man. Flop fucking top set. Ace King over here. I think I'll just 3-bet jam here, yeah. I think I don't need to have like a 3-betting range here, because most of the players here just don't really care about that. They call anyway, like it doesn't matter. Okay, I changed. I was gonna look because I changed the table as well. Okay, second out of 7. Oh, we're in the money already. Nice. Yeah, then I can also just call. Come on, for once. Okay, should there be the card somewhere? guess the table has a lag. Most likely see him. Oh, I won the hand. I hit the 8 on the river. Nice. Alright, so let's have a quick look. The winner gets, wow, that's pretty nice. 79. 79 tournament dollars. That's 20x the buy-in. That's pretty cool. I have guaranteed 1040, so there was a 2.5x 2.5x bubble as well. So that is indeed pretty nice. And yeah, would help. I mean, we're down to 50 right now, so would almost be a third of the minus we're in right now. So that's pretty good. So let's I think we stick on this table for now. Ace king, nice. Not gonna fold that. Rejam. Ace jack. Not sure what that queen 10 call there. Kings, 10s, 8s, queens, and 7s. Nice. Would you believe the best hand wins it? No, I was gonna go here. Just easily folding this one. Open race. Oh, no deuce and we lose a player. Let's see if there's a pay jump. No, 6 and 7s get the same, but then it's $2, $6, 11, 18, and 32. But yeah, second right now still. And as you see, 3 really short stacks. So we can expect some action. Hopefully I'll be able to bust him. Yeah, let's hope. I have to call him, probably folding if he jams. Because it would be quite the white the hit into my stack as well. But like raising it is definitely fine. As you see, we get enough folds there, and they probably will try to at least get some pay jumps out of this as well. So. Let's get a walk here. Nice. Yeah, again, gonna open and also call him. We will be doing good enough versus his range. Most likely be behind, but he could also jam Jack 10 and Queen Jack and stuff. This is of course sick that he actually has Ace King. Come on, man. 4. How many are paid here? 53, 76 left. Okay, this is also getting fairly close then. Easy fold on this one. Ooh, Pocket Kings. Now I want to see a jam, of course. Nice. You can re-jam. Gonna fade 3 outs for the pay jump. Spade's no good for him either. Make it a blue card. Nice. So no sweat there. That is great. A6 is... It's close, probably, but... Gonna open and call if he jams. We just got it through, nice. Let's defend here. Most likely gonna be a delayed c-bet, I'd say. Yep. Easy fold there. Wouldn't mind if he finds the call. We have 1872 guaranteed, by the way, now. So $11 is the next pay jump, by the way. Easy jam here. See a flop here, most likely. He could be jamming. And I'm out. Ooh, deck 6 wins it. 3 left, nice. Need to fold that. Fold this one again. Okay, we missed that bounty builder. Not a bounty builder, tournament dollar builder. Always call it a bounty builder. Just like a tournament dollar satellite, pretty much. Kings here. 55 paid, so 3 left to bust here. We're down to heads up already. It's my 20 versus his 45 big blinds. I'm gonna show you this hand though. Oh, looks like we already made the money. 55, right? Yeah, we already made the money now. That was quick. Good flop here. And I said this is like a $32, $33 heads up at least. So not too bad. Okay, we're up versus Ace Queen and Jack 10. No Queen, no Ace. Blue card. I mean, there's 87 for first, it's not a lot, but again, just again for a really big pot. Why does he call this with Queen 7 off, by the way? Make the flush on the river. And a fade is, I think we just call here. Okay. Okay, won the hand with Ace 4. Queen 6 again, it helped us in the last time. Let's start with the lead. Okay, ain't folding to raise yet. Oh God. Ace is here, by the way. Ace 10, for somewhat a comeback. Also jamming here, get a free 1.5 big blinds. Let's start with a call here. That's trips. And gonna jam it here.
I could be lying and tell you you're fine. I could be lying the rest of the night.
Gonna jam this one too.
But I won't do it, no, no way I'm saying so. I could pretend that you're doing okay. I could give in when you want it your way.
Well, there was that open jam. We're 5 off the money. Whew. Sick that we hold for once. Let's start with a check here.
He's been paying for hotels. Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this.
Okay, definitely not folding.
And baby, I know
Pretty good turn.
it hurts. The faster you realize, the quicker you learn. So don't be afraid to open the scars he left behind.
That's a river he should be betting quite often, right? Like he limped and should have more ace-x than me. Question is,